Welcome to Fastlane. I am the Pibman, you are the Pibmen, and this is Pibman Games, and things are heating up. Buckle your seatbelts because we are on the road to Wrestlemania, the last stop. Before I was interrupted, the last stop on the road to WrestleMania is Fastlane, and we are here, but we are not the only ones that are here because Bray Wyatt is on his way to the ring now. Wyatt, of course, assisted in the ring tonight by Shinsuke Nakamura, the man that he has taken almost completely over control. Shinsuke Nakamura has not been the same man that we are used to. Did see something weird last week on Raw. Shinsuke Nakamura did not react well to the silliness, the claps of positivity from the New Day. Seemed to upset him in some way, and in the end he actually ended up abandoning Bray Wyatt in the ring. Bray Wyatt then took a clean pinfall from Big E of the New Day. That is why tonight we are having this match at all. We are scheduled here for 2-on-2 action. It's Shinsuke and Bray Wyatt. They will be taking on the team of the New Day.
WWE Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your longest reigning tag champs and feel the power! It's a new day, yes it
is. The New Day have had very little luck here in recent weeks on Pibman Games. They blew their opportunity at a #1 contender spot just a couple of weeks ago when they took on Anderson and Gallows. Since then, the match has been made. Anderson and Gallows will challenge Sheamus and Cesaro the Bar for the Raw Tag Team Championships later tonight. Now, this match may not be for any Tag Team Championship, but the stakes are still high because we are red hot on our way to WrestleMania, and any victory here on this card is certainly good for you. The New Day looking for redemption after Bray Wyatt and Shinsuke Nakamura have really been a thorn in their side. The New Day, of course, has been that and more in the eyes of Bray Wyatt and Shinsuke Nakamura. These two teams look to settle their differences here tonight in the ring the best way that we know how here on Pibman Games, and that is with in-ring action. Bray Wyatt going to start things off here, and so is Big E, the man who pinned him last week after hitting him with the big ending. Xavier Woods, of course, outside the ring, already starting the claps of positivity, and if you pay attention to Shinsuke Nakamura on the apron, he does not seem to be in the best of sorts. Here mentally, he is pacing back and forth as the crowd continues to go along here with Xavier Woods and his Francesca, the trombone. But Bray Wyatt here with the Irish whip sending Big E down. And now Big E will have to face the likes of Shinsuke Nakamura. As Shinsuke delivers a big boot there at the back of the head. And Xavier continues to go, and Shinsuke very bothered by this. Actually not able to completely focus here in the ring, and you need complete focus to defeat someone like of the likes of Big E here. But here we go, Shinsuke Nakamura able to reverse there, hitting Big E with the Tornado DDT there. And now a kick to the back, the strong style of Shinsuke, and Shinsuke's not happy about that horn. Shinsuke's now on the outside of the ring, going, and Xavier's able to move out of the way, but this time he does it. Shinsuke hits him and knocks him down. Xavier is down. Big E tags in Kofi Kingston. They're trying to get themselves all into sorts here, and I think Xavier Woods may be injured here. Shinsuke Nakamura looks like a scared dog here, just attacking everything that moves. An elbow to the midsection, and now a suplex sends him down, and what in the world? Shinsuke Nakamura just knocked Bray Wyatt off the apron. And Shinsuke, I think he's leaving the match. Shinsuke Nakamura just abandoned Bray Wyatt once again. And it's those claps of positivity that did it. I'm not really qualified to say what I think this is, but are those claps, that tone, is that breaking the spell that Bray Wyatt has over Shinsuke Nakamura? That's the only answer I can think of here, as now Bray Wyatt is in trouble as he's in a 2-on-1 situation here against the New Day. And now even more trouble arises as Big E has him up to the shoulder, and here is the Midnight Hour. The cover. No surprise there to see Bray Wyatt take the pinfall after receiving the Midnight Hour at the hands of the New Day. But I will say it is surprising seeing what happened with Shinsuke Nakamura just a couple of moments ago. You have to wonder, is Shinsuke Nakamura back? We saw that patented taunt there from Shinsuke Nakamura. Is this the old Shinsuke that we know? Maybe not wholeheartedly, but we may have just seen a glimpse of it. Shinsuke Nakamura and Bray Wyatt, as far as their tag team goes, I'm not sure what will happen in the future. But here is something for sure here. This tag team of the New Day, they are as strong as ever as they pick up yet another victory here tonight. We'd like to send a special thanks to DOOMCOW for their title track off of their EP, Joint or Die, the official theme song of WWE Pibman Games FASTLANE, available now wherever you get your music from. But here we go. The action does not stop here. One in the books and more to come. We are about to see one-on-one action with the Cruiserweight Championship on the line. Neville takes on Hideo Itami next. The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship. And now making his way to the ring, it's the challenger, Hideo Itami. Hideo is a newcomer here to Monday Night Raw. He came over after the canceling of NXT on Pibman Games. Of course, becoming a free agent at that point, and now Hideo has joined the main roster here on Pibman Games. Since his arrival here on Monday Night Raw, he has certainly made an impact. Only 4 weeks after his debut, earning himself a spot as the new #1 contender for the Cruiserweight Championship. Hideo is known for his strong strikes and his ability to fight right in the middle of the ring. But here is yet another dangerous competitor, and he has the title around his waist to prove it. Neville has been absolutely unstoppable here in the Cruiserweight division on Pibman Games. Neville won the Cruiserweight Championship the first night of Pibman Games, the launch of Pibman Games at Survivor Series months ago. Since then, Neville has been successful in all his defenses, has not lost a match, except to the one man that he faced who was not a Cruiserweight, and that was John Cena, who knocked off Neville at Clash of Champions a couple of months ago as well. But here tonight, Hideo Itami is not John Cena. Hideo Itami is Hideo Itami, and we'll see how this plays out for both men. Of course, Hideo did earn his shot as the #1 contender with some controversy. It was him versus Johnny Gargano, facing off for the right to face Neville at Fastlane. Tommaso Ciampa made his return to Pibman Games, thus interrupting Johnny Gargano in the middle of his match, and Hideo Itami, like most men would, took control of the situation and was able to defeat Johnny Gargano. Hideo is one of the most feared strikers in all of professional wrestling, in all of the world. And if you don't fear Neville, you absolutely should, because this man is absolutely amazing. One of the most pure freak athletes that Pibman Games has to offer. He is the Cruiserweight Champion and has been the Cruiserweight Champion for a reason. This man is the real deal, and tonight Hideo Itami takes the first step in a real challenge here tonight as he takes on Neville. And right to begin things here, Neville already showing off his power. The back elbow sending Hideo down. He just hit Hideo with an impressive powerbomb off the reversal of the Hurricane Rana. And there is a super kick straight to the chin of Hideo, and here's the cover. Can you imagine if you would have put away Hideo that quickly there with that super kick? Hideo is dazed already, though. These strikes are not doing him any favors. And there is the athleticism on display that I was telling you about. Hideo being hit there with an amazing corkscrew. And what is Neville thinking here? Red Arrow is already hit! Wow. I really there for a second thought that this match might be over that quickly. It's not very many times we've seen someone kick out from the Red Arrow, so props to Hideo, who's able to recover now and maybe get some offense here on Neville. Man, you gotta think mentally, Neville may be affected by that. He's not used to a member of the Cruiserweight division kicking out of the Red Arrow there, and it's short-lived maybe because Neville now back with his aggressive slate of offense with repeated back elbows to Hideo Itami. Up to the feet now. Snapmare is missed there as Hideo pushes him off and then hits him with a flatliner there, sending the back of the head and the shoulders down to the mat. Up to his feet now. Looking for a suplex, he hits it. Suplex sends Neville down, but Neville is already back to his feet and breaks the eyes. And there we see the Frankensteiner, that reverse Hurricane Rana, and the cover is no good. Hideo Itami kicks out at 2. Neville having no time to waste here, giving Hideo absolutely no time to catch his breath here, constantly on the attack. And now Neville knocking Hideo out, and Neville could be looking to fly. Suicide dive there, the somersault plancha from inside of the ring to out of it. Neville knocking Hideo to the floor. And this means nothing but bad news for Hideo Itami. That is for sure. Into the ring, Hideo goes. Neville to follow. And now for the cover. After the big move. Just a 2 count here as Hideo is able to keep his head above water. But my question is, how long can you keep your head above water? This man has got to be getting exhausted. He's not showing any forms of offense here. It seems like Neville really knocked it all out of him. Oh my goodness, the pure athleticism of Neville there as Hideo barely kicks out. The pure athleticism on display of Neville. That was a Phoenix splash on the second rope. Hideo actually able to get to his feet here and maybe looking for offense, or maybe here actually trying to slow things down, but Neville will have none of it. Neville looking to speed things up once again. Neville now has him draped across the ropes here, to the ropes with the Irish whip. Hideo blocks it. But now Neville catches up with him, and there is the float around DDT, sending the head and neck of Hideo Itami straight to the mat. Irish whip once again, this time unsuccessful in the block, and there is a beautiful Hurricane Rana. Execution was flawless. These back elbows that Neville keeps sending into Hideo are absolutely amazing. And yet again, that's the same move that Hideo fell for once again. Hurricane Rana, but this time Hideo picking him up here with the jawbreaker and the snapmare. And an amazing enziguri there by Hideo Itami. Could he be thinking, no, whatever he was thinking, Neville wasn't into it. Neville now, a huge clothesline to Hideo Itami, sending him down. And this could be bad news, because I think we're about to see the rings of Saturn. There's nowhere for you to go. Hideo is about to tap out, and there he goes. No man lasts long. Hideo Itami comes up short against the Cruiserweight champion Neville. Early on in this match, we saw that red arrow, and ever since then, Hideo Itami was never the same. The Frankensteiner there that we saw earlier in the match. And this is just, if you haven't noticed, this is a highlight reel here of things that Neville was able to pull off in this matchup. This match was all Neville. Hideo really didn't show anything of value. Unbelievable. There he is right before your eyes, ladies and gentlemen. He is the Cruiserweight champion. And if you want my opinion, he's going to be the Cruiserweight champion for a very long time. It is now time for more action. And this time, it's the Intercontinental Championship on the line. Sami Zayn versus The Miz versus the Intercontinental Champion, Jinder Mahal. Triple threat next. Sami Zayn makes his way to the ring, and this is one of those guys who his whole career has just seemed to not live up to his full potential. He is one of the most electrifying, impressive competitors in all of Pibman Games, but it just hasn't paid off for him. And The Miz exploited that, as these two men have continued to have an ongoing rivalry. Last week on Raw, we saw as The Miz was supposed to be this Intercontinental Championship match against Jinder Mahal, Sami Zayn come out to the ring and attack The Miz. The Miz has been bad-mouthing Sami Zayn since Sami Zayn's return to Pibman Games. The Miz and Sami Zayn did have a classic matchup on Raw just a couple of weeks ago. The Miz was able to come out on top after he rolled up Sami Zayn, earning the right to face Jinder Mahal. After the brawl, General Manager Kurt Angle made this matchup here tonight. Since these two could not contain themselves, they would be able to fight each other in the ring at Fastlane. But there's one more addition added to the mix, and it's the Intercontinental Champion, Jinder Mahal. The Miz with no respect for Sami Zayn, and as soon as The Miz was about to be shut up by Sami Zayn, The Miz came up big in that victory, and ever since, we have to wonder, is Sami Zayn the same? Sami, since his return, has explained that he needs a WWE Championship. He needs to be crowned champion. Validation for him and his career. He can't do this anymore without winning. And tonight, he looks to do that exactly. Tonight, Sami Zayn looks to win his very first championship. The winner of this match goes into Wrestlemania, the Intercontinental Champion. And what an honor that is. But let's not talk about Sami Zayn and The Miz too much, because on his way to the ring now is Jinder Mahal, the current Intercontinental Champion. Jinder Mahal has been a very impressive champion, to say the least. He defeated Seth Rollins to earn the Intercontinental Championship after Seth Rollins suffered an injury in the ring. A very unhealthy Seth Rollins decided to go after Jinder Mahal. And he came up short once again, as Jinder Mahal showed him exactly why you don't want to step into the ring when you're not 100%, especially against someone like Jinder Mahal. Since Jinder has held the Intercontinental Championship and he hasn't looked back. This man tonight looking to make his first defense since defeating Seth Rollins at the Royal Rumble. And we'll see how this pans out for him as he's in the ring with two very accomplished superstars. The Miz with a head of steam, Sami Zayn fired up, and Jinder Mahal not wanting to let go of his championship. Here we go. Things have started. The bell is rang, and very much like The Miz, he knocks Sami Zayn down, runs from him, and now stays on the outside of the ring as Sami and Jinder are going to work for it. But right here, as soon as Sami turns his back, Miz goes in, but Sami's not having it. Exploder suplex to The Miz, and Sami Zayn now looking to take care of this Miz problem once and for all. But Miz able to hit him there with the Samoan drop, and he already is out of the ring. He leaves the ring once again and leaves Sami Zayn to be attacked there by Jinder Mahal. Jinder up to the second rope here, calling for Sami Zayn. Sami caught with a roll-up here by The Miz, and Jinder Mahal misses. He may have hurt his knee here, but no, The Miz rolling up Jinder now. Jinder rolls out of it. The Miz! The Miz just gave up the pinfall already in this matchup. The Miz just rolled up Jinder Mahal, and it backfired big time. Jinder Mahal just walked away with an easy victory. And now Sami Zayn losing his opportunity at the Intercontinental Championship single-handedly by The Miz, who really blows it here tonight. The Miz comes up short, and take nothing away, Jinder Mahal is still your champion. We are going to keep on rolling right ahead. Right now, it is time to defend the Raw Tag Team Championships. Sheamus and Cesaro, the Bar, will take on the team of Anderson and Gallows next. Anderson and Gallows making their way to the ring here. Of course, just a couple of weeks ago, earning the right to face the tag team champions, Sheamus and Cesaro. Anderson and Gallows have been very impressive in recent weeks, ever since the issues that corresponded with the John Cena and Roman Reigns rivalry. Since then, they've vowed to never be disgraced, disrespected, or undervalued again. Gallows and Anderson mean business, and they show that exactly tonight when they take on the Bar. Sheamus and Cesaro, you know them as your Raw Tag Team Champions. And now they make their way to the ring to defend them. For the first time since earning them, the test has been laid out. We'll see if they can pass it when they face a very impressive team of Anderson and Gallows. Here we see the challengers, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. They've been a team for a very long time, and they certainly have that over the Bar. Just over a year here as a team, but they've They've made good work of short time because they, right now, are on top of the tag team division. And there are those titles to prove it. They're going to hand over the championships here to the referee. And the referee with the titles over his head. That's what it's at stake. Both teams looking at it. Both teams ready here tonight to go home with those championships. Now this has been somewhat of a very interesting rivalry. These two teams, both are notorious, not for their abilities to follow the rules, but for their abilities in the Smash Mouth wrestling style. Neither team's really worried about whether or not things are right. They're worried more about what happens at the end of the day. Who is going to be the winner? Who has the championships? Who's making more money? And that has created a very interesting dynamic for these teams. Cesaro manhandling Carl Anderson there, and Luke Gallows looks on, and now Sheamus intervening himself into this matchup, hitting him there with that flying shoulder block, and that's enough reason to let him get into the match. Cesaro makes the tag here, but Carl Anderson is able to gain an advantage over Sheamus here, and maybe looking for that impact pile driver, sending Sheamus down. And if Carl Anderson knows what's good for him, he will certainly tag in his partner, Luke Gallows, the man who has a pinfall victory over Cesaro, a member of the Bar. Of course, that happened last week when they went a one-on-one in the middle of the ring. And their ability to follow the rules were certainly on display there as both teams were getting involved in the matchup. But in the end, Luke Gallows was able to hit Cesaro with that double choke slam. And that was all she wrote. But here tonight, the book continues. The book is open. The chapter goes on. But at the end of the night, we're going to close the book on this rivalry, and we're going to walk away with new tag team champions. Anderson able to reverse here. Still has yet to make a tag in this matchup as he sends the knee down to Cesaro. And now he's going to make that tag as Gallows now is the legal man. And also the legal man is Cesaro, the man who Gallows beat last week. And here we see a very smart move. Sheamus now going to get in the ring with Luke Gallows. Maybe it does nothing though, as Luke Gallows hits Sheamus there with the suplex. The back elbow knocks Luke Gallows into a state of confusion. The exploder sends him down, and maybe enough to finish. No, just a one as Sheamus goes for the cover there. That was a stiff knee there by Sheamus, but it still was not enough to put away Luke Gallows here as he went for the cover. Going to inflict more damage here as he drags Luke Gallows into his corner. Cesaro follows, but Luke able here to do something about it, and Cesaro grabs him, and Cesaro, the power on display is absolutely amazing as he suplexes Luke Gallows from the inside of the ring to out of it. Luke Gallows taking a large spill there, and this certainly is not good for a man of his stature. The bigger you are, the harder you fall, as they say, and Luke Gallows just fell damn hard. Russian leg sweep, though, from Luke Gallows gives him the advantage once more, and now as the referee is tied up with Cesaro, Luke Gallows exposes the top turnbuckle. Chooses not to go for it now, and maybe this will be an issue later. But until then, There's the sit-out powerbomb by Luke Gallows as Sheamus is crawling, but he's crawling in the wrong direction. Sheamus doesn't know where he's at. That powerbomb disoriented him, and Carl Anderson now is going to take advantage as he kicks the small of the back of Sheamus, and now with the choke, the referee's going to break that up. That's illegal. Carl Anderson now to the top rope. Going for that senton, but Sheamus is able to move, and a clothesline sends Anderson down. And he looks like he may be out cold. That was a hard, stiff clothesline there to the back of the head, and that is no laughing matter. Irish whip now to Carl Anderson, and Cesaro catches him. Michinoku driver and the pin. Both tag team partners here getting involved, but Carl Anderson still able to kick out on his own power. Picking up Anderson now. Irish whip sends him. No. There was the pullback into the shoulder block, but there's an issue. Cesaro went for the tag, and Luke Gallows was able to jump in there, and the big boot now sends Sheamus down 3 times here, and Luke Gallows has the crowd behind him, and he could be looking to put things away. Here's the choke slam, sends him down, but Cesaro gets himself in the ring. Luke Gallows was ready for him. Luke Gallows knocked out of the ring here, though, by Cesaro. The 2-on-1 action was just too much for him. Cesaro back to his spot in the ring, is calling for the tag, but I think Cesaro, or Sheamus, is very confused here after taking that move. Now Luke Gallows comes in. He doesn't have the time to tag, but he's going to do some damage of his own, because look at this. The repeated Irish curse backbreakers. Sheamus, the backbreakers, and the cover. Just a 1 count. Neither Anderson or Cesaro getting involved there. But now Gallows throwing Sheamus into the corner, and this could be time for the Magic Killer. Yes! Cesaro's got to get in there. Cesaro's got to do something, and Cesaro doing the one thing that he does best, and that's intervene in the matchup, and the referee doesn't know here. Gallows able to stop him, but the time is not made up. It's only a 2 count after Cesaro stalled the referee in his pin there. And there it is! Sheamus connecting out of nowhere with the bro kick. Gallows is down. And the Bar have successfully defended their championship here tonight. The Raw Tag Team Champions show exactly why they're called just that here tonight. Impressive feat here tonight by the Bar, and what was a very entertaining tag team matchup. The Magic Killer there looked like it was going to be enough, but the referee was distracted there by Cesaro, and that bought them enough time to where Sheamus was able to kick out. The story was not the same for Sheamus' finishing maneuver as he hit the bro kick out of absolutely nowhere. Gallows wasn't ready for Sheamus' attack, knocked him down to the ground, and Anderson never had a chance. There was all she wrote. The Raw Tag Team Champions stand high here tonight. What is next for the Bar? We are not done yet, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, it's time to see one of the most electrifying superstars in all of Pibman Games. That is Asuka, as she defends her Raw Women's Championship and her undefeated streak here tonight against Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss makes her way to the ring right now. There are a lot of people here tonight who doubt the abilities of Alexa Bliss, and quite frankly, I might be one of them. Alexa Bliss tonight steps in the ring with one of the most impressive women in the history of this sport, Asuka. She has not lost in nearly 3 years, not once. There is a reason she is the Raw Women's Champion. There is a reason that, in my opinion, she is going to stay the Women's Champion. Asuka has showed absolute dominance in recent weeks, and it was Alexa Bliss who came out and said, "You all should not doubt my ability. I have the capability of beating Asuka. I have the capability that not Charlotte and not anyone else has had since the launch of Pibman Games." Alexa Bliss tonight claiming that she is going to beat Asuka in under a minute. We will see if that comes true, because here is our Raw Women's Champion, Asuka, and she is making her way to the ring. If I were Alexa Bliss right now, I would certainly be shaking in my wrestling boots. Asuka is unlike anybody that we have seen before. Six weeks ago, we crowned Alexa Bliss as the #1 contender after she came up victorious in a fatal 4-way matchup. Since that match, we've seen Asuka defeat 3 of the 4 members involved in that matchup, excluding Alexa, of course. And Asuka has come up big in each of them, and in quick fashion too. And Alexa Bliss herself realizes how quick she was actually able to put them away. Alexa coming up with the excuse that she wanted to give everyone here the match they were hoping for. And look, Alexa Bliss now with the crucifix knocking Asuka down. And I have to say, I would not have seen that coming, but this is what I did see coming, as Asuka with the roundhouse kick knocking Alexa to the ground. The backhand fist here, and yet another huge kick to the face. And Alexa Bliss is already stunned. It may not be Alexa beating Asuka in a minute, but maybe the other way around. Maybe Asuka can defeat Alexa Bliss here in a minute. But the feet are swept, and Alexa now has Asuka here in the Boston Crab, but it's short-lived. The leg power able to overpower Alexa Bliss here. Alexa draped across the ropes here, kick to the stomach, and the Irish whip. Arm drag sends Alexa down, and this is some fast-paced action. I don't think Alexa is in a very good spot here, but maybe I'm stand corrected. The backbreaker there to Asuka, and this is impressive. Maneuvering away from the dangerous kick of Asuka and in now to a reverse chin lock. She wants to desperately slow the action down here, wear down her opponent Asuka. The Raw Women's Champion, though, able to break. What is going on here? That's Charlotte Flair, but where is she? Charlotte, the woman that Asuka beat at the last pay-per-view. Alexa's taking control here, though. DDT! No. Alexa with the cover. I am not sure what I just witnessed here tonight, but history has been made whether we like it or not. Asuka just was defeated by Alexa Bliss with the help of Charlotte Flair, and now Alexa Bliss is your new Raw Women's Champion. We'd like to send a special thanks to DOOMCOW for their title track, DOOMCOW, off of their album, Join or Die. The official theme song of Pibman Games FASTLANE, available now wherever you get your music from. Been a great night of action thus far, but we're not done yet. There's one more match left on the card, and it has the biggest WrestleMania implications of all. Braun Strowman versus Kevin Owens. Now. Royal Rumble winner, Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens now making his way to the ring. Perhaps the biggest match of his life here tonight. Kevin Owens forced tonight to face Braun Strowman, the monster among men. And like I said, this has the biggest WrestleMania implications of all of the matches on the card tonight, because tonight, if Braun Strowman can defeat Kevin Owens, he will be added to the Universal Championship match at Wrestlmania, making it a triple threat match. Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens versus Braun Strowman. Kevin Owens is going to do everything in his power to make sure the WrestleMania headline reads Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns. He will surely have his hands full with just the one competitor. But how much do his chances decrease if this man jumps into the matchup? Braun Strowman is a freak of nature, and Kevin Owens is the unluckiest guy in all of the world right now, and there it is on showcase as Braun Strowman picks up Kevin Owens. They're above his head, slamming him down and deciding there not to pin Kevin Owens 1, 2, 3. And quite frankly, I'm not convinced he wouldn't have been able to. Kevin Owens, though, being smart about his approach here in this match. He knows he does not have the strength advantage over Braun Strowman, so he's trying now to evade Braun Strowman at all costs, but now they're back in the ring here. Vicious attack here by Kevin Owens. He realizes he needs to stay on top of Braun Strowman. Braun now catches Kevin Owens there with the throat and a huge shot to the breadbasket, knocking Owens down. And Owens once again vacates the ring here, and he is going to make this into a game of tag. The last thing he wants to do is be in the ring with Braun Strowman, and quite frankly, I do not blame him. Braun trying to follow him here. He follows him to the outside of the ring, but Owens is ready for him. Owens able to maybe pick up some offense here against Braun as he sends him into the turn post. And there he sends him again, hitting him against the ring post. And Braun Strowman could be injured here. That was a hard hit on the skull. And the ref is up to 5. Kevin Owens was going for that count-out victory, which would count as a victory here tonight. But Braun Strowman is having none of it. He says, Kevin Owens, if you want to go outside the ring, then let's do it. He sends Owens to the outside and now looks to do some offense here, but Owens able to hit him there with the leg whip, and he could be taking advantage once more. I am quite surprised here with how this approach is helping Kevin Owens in his fight here tonight against Braun Strowman to the ropes, and a clothesline actually knocks Braun Strowman off of his feet. Very smart here for the cover, but a kick out at 2 from Braun Strowman. Kevin Owens going to continue applying this attack here. Quick and aggressive. That is the name of it. You do not want to be in the ring with Braun Strowman for longer than you have to. The gut wrench suplex here, though, manhandles Kevin Owens, and Braun is ready. Owens able to deliver an elbow there and a super kick, and that was impressive enough there to knock Braun off of his feet once more, but Braun up to his feet again, and this time Owens is up, and he just knocked Braun off of the apron with the aerial attack. And now Owens calling for Braun on the outside, and Owens is up to the apron. What is he thinking? Axe handle there to Braun Strowman, and quite frankly, I'm not as convinced as I was before this match begun that Kevin Owens was a lost effort. I really thought that this was going to be over by now. I thought Braun Strowman would have put away Kevin Owens and intervened and put himself in the Wrestlemania matchup in the main event, but Kevin Owens putting up a fight here as Braun Strowman sends him into the ring. Braun now with the advantage, though, after the repeated attacks on the outside, and now Braun picking up Kevin Owens, and this could be a Asuka cutter there as it's connected cleanly, and Braun reversed here by Kevin Owens after the arm drag, and now Owens with that package neck breaker, and very impressive feat of strength there by picking up Braun Strowman, but it's not enough because Braun Strowman kicks out once more. It is going to take a lot more to take out a man like Braun Strowman, and I hope Kevin Owens realizes the mission that he has in front of him. But Kevin Owens has just been hit with a back elbow. The back elbow busts Kevin Owens wide open. The blood is streaming down his face like a stuck pig. Braun does not stop his offense here, though. He looks to inflict as much damage as possible, and if he can land this power slam, it is all over. Say goodnight to your Wrestlemania dream. Kevin Owens just kicked out of the running power slam, and I'm not sure he really understood what he just did. Kevin Owens may be acting on complete instinct here. He didn't kick out on 2, he kicked out on 1. Kevin Owens now actually to his feet, though. Pop-up powerbomb. Wow. Kevin Owens with an interesting amount of adrenaline there, able to knock down Braun Strowman with the pop-up powerbomb, but it's not enough to put him away. Kevin Owens is absolutely being pushed to the max here. He realizes who he's in the ring with. And if this doesn't show you firsthand how much Wrestlemania means to these competitors. These competitors live and die for a spot on Wrestlemania. And to main event Wrestlemania, that is an honor like no other. And Kevin Owens is going to fight tooth and nail to make sure that he gets his Wrestlemania moment at Wrestlemania. But Braun going to do the same. But did you just see that? Kevin Owens was able to reverse the Asuka cutter. And now Kevin Owens could be looking here. Dear God, it's the moonsault. But it is to no avail. Braun Strowman is too much. Braun Strowman kicks out after the successful moonsault attempt by Kevin Owens. And Owens doesn't really know what he's going to have to do here, but he does have an idea. And now we could be seeing it once more. No. Braun able to stop it here, but maybe not. Braun caught with it again. Here's the pop-up powerbomb. And the pin. Once again, Braun Strowman kicks out, but as more time goes by, more upset Braun Strowman gets because he just kicked out at one, and now he has Kevin Owens up on his shoulders. What is he going to do? Drops him down on his neck on the ropes, and there is the cover from Braun Strowman. Kick out. Kevin Owens holds on. These two men desperately fighting for a Wrestlemania moment here on the last stop to Wrestlemania, Fastlane. Wrestlemania is just 4 weeks away on the Pibman Games YouTube channel. In 4 weeks, who will main event this event? Will it be Kevin Owens? Or will it be both Kevin Owens and Braun Strowman? That is what this match is all about. Owens caught there with the death grip. But Owens going for the roll-up here. Too close to the ropes. Kevin Owens making a bad mistake there as Braun Strowman able to kick out because of his position in the ring. Now Owens realizes that, goes for yet another roll-up. Braun pushes him off, and Braun already up to his feet as Owens now going for a running strike, but he's caught with a snapmare, and now Braun has him in a reverse chinlock. I think Braun may be getting tired here, so he's going to do what he can to catch his breath here and really wear down Kevin Owens. Owens, though, up to his feet, and a punch to the head and the side. And the repeated strikes here, but it's to no avail. Kevin Owens caught now by Braun, and Braun completely annihilates him there on that top rope. The cover. But a kick out here by Kevin Owens as he keeps his head afloat. At this point, we see Kevin Owens in a very similar position as Hideo Itami earlier. Kevin Owens is surviving. How long can Kevin Owens survive, though? Braun Strowman is going to continue putting down more and more offense, and now we're going to see some offense. If I've ever seen any, the Asuka cutter to Kevin Owens, dragging him to the middle of the ring, deciding not to go for the cover here, and here's a gut-wrench suplex, manhandling Kevin Owens. That is dead weight. And that is one heavy man. But Braun now looking to finish things as he has Owens on the shoulder. The running power slam is connected. But Kevin Owens able to get his feet on the rope. Unbelievable. And now Owens doing the best that he can to get away from Braun Strowman. He exits the ring. But this time, lures him in, hits him there with the blockbuster after Braun waited to get on the inside of the ring, and now Owens taking a page out of Anderson and Gallows' book here tonight as he exposes the top turnbuckle, and he is definitely going to be looking into getting Braun injured there by that top turnbuckle. That does only his only opt-out here. He was going to have to cheat to beat Braun Strowman, but that's not really too far out of the book of Kevin Owens. If you've been a fan of him for a while, you would know exactly that. But now Braun has him in his grasp once again, and he's inflicting damage. He's inflicting pain on Kevin Owens. Owens with the death grip there on the trap. And Kevin Owens is going to have to break loose soon. And when he does, he needs to make a shot for that turnbuckle, and looks like that is exactly what he wants to do as he drags Braun to the rope here. The Irish whip, and here he goes. Braun hit there on that top turnbuckle, and this could be the turning point of the match. Braun just hit with an exposed turnbuckle, and now Kevin Owens looking here. Pop-up powerbomb is connected, and the cover. 1, 2. I really, for a second, thought that Kevin Owens was about to pull this off. I thought Kevin Owens was about to beat Braun Strowman, and quite frankly, I think Kevin Owens thought himself that he was about to beat Braun Strowman. Braun up to the feet now as Kevin Owens lifts him, and he is in the face of Braun Strowman. I don't think that's the greatest of ideas. A headbutt to from Braun Strowman from Kevin Owens, but this time Braun snapmare, squeezing the head of Kevin Owens. He will not tolerate the talk from Kevin Owens, but Owens strikes here. These men are exchanging blows, and there's the last man I want to be exchanging blows with, and there, running power slam to Kevin Owens from Braun, and he picks him up here, no cover. He's going for that elevator, trying to choke. Kevin Owens needs to get out, and he needs to get out quick if he has any chance of a Wrestlemania moment. He gets out though, punches to the side here. Kevin Owens is free, but he's caught immediately by Braun, who throws him into the corner. This one without an exposed turnbuckle. Kevin Owens is in trouble. What is Braun thinking? Braun, no! Sidewalk slam from the top rope. And that was all she wrote. Braun Strowman has earned himself a Wrestlemania opportunity, a possibility, and a Wrestlemania moment. Unbelievable action that we just witnessed tonight. Kevin Owens fought his heart out to make sure that it stayed Roman versus Owens, but now the landscape changes because Braun Strowman is going to face, oh man, if you are any fan at all, you know that is our Universal Champion, and now he is making his way to the ring here after the victory from Braun Strowman. I don't know what's about to happen. I've been doing this for quite a while, and honestly, I cannot tell you what is about to happen. Braun Strowman wanted a chance at the Universal Championship, and he is getting exactly that. The Universal Champion makes his way to the ring here after we've already seen such a hellacious match between Braun Strowman and Kevin Owens. What does Roman Reigns want? What is Roman Reigns about to say here to Braun Strowman? He says nothing. He spears the torso away from Braun Strowman, and Braun, actually affected by the spear there, brought down, and now Roman in the corner, waiting to pounce, prowling here as Strowman is up to his feet and another spear is connected. And this is a downright assault by Roman Reigns on his new competitor at WrestleMania. It's Braun Strowman, who's just hit with 2 spears. And somehow he's on his feet and he has Roman, and there is the running power slam. Braun is inhuman. Braun has Roman up once again. The Universal Champion brought down with the running power slam, and now he's picking him up and could be going for a damn third. Yes! Running power slam for the 3rd time. Braun Strowman is unbelievable. Braun Strowman, at the hands of Roman Reigns, receives 2 spears, but then retaliates with 3 running power slams of his own. WrestleMania is just a couple of weeks away, and now it is written in the sand. Owens, Reigns, Braun, Universal Championship. Unbelievable action we have seen tonight. Make sure to tune into Raw tomorrow to see what happens from here. Braun is going to WrestleMania. Thank you guys for tuning in and sticking around. It's a great night of action, as always. Make sure to tune in this week for Raw and SmackDown, as we are on the road to WrestleMania. Just 4 more weeks until the finale of Pibman Games with a 2-day wrestling extravaganza at WrestleMania. I am the Pibman, you are the Pibman, and this has been Pibman Games. Until next time, guys.